Hi, we're going to talk a little bit about how to improve your piano skills using pop music, or how to use pop music in order to improve your piano skills. So I'm going to give you a little window view into sort of my teaching strategy and philosophy. Rather than hitting up people with an entire book of chords and scales, I tend to take a more immersive approach, and that is to let the music guide you and show you what the components of the music are and learn the scales and chords that go inside of your music. So I'm going to start at the very beginning. It's going to be a bit of a whirlwind tour. We're going to start from the very beginner's level, and then I'm going to start making it harder and harder. And this book here is one that I use a lot, and you can see I've got a bunch of nifty titles on here. And I have made a chord sheet for almost every one of these, and that is what I'm going to be looking at. So I'm going to be looking at the chord sheet for House of the Rising Sun. You can see we've got some chord symbols in there. And from our very first lesson, we learned about chord shells and home bass position. So if I see an A minor on there, all I need to know is to play the A minor chord shell. And I'm just going to hit both at once. And then I see the C. We've got a very basic version of House of the Rising Sun. Da, da, eventually we will learn the middle note of our chord is our A minor. This is still in the root position chord or the home bass position. If I see an A, I pick up my hand and I put it in a home bass position. If I see a C, I go for C home bass. And I've already played every single note that belongs in these chords, and I've divided them between the hands. So I've got A, C, E on the left hand, A, C, E on the right hand. Everything is in root position. There's still a lot of things that we can do to build our piano keys, so our piano skills. Let's try a different rhythm, for instance, a little bit of syncopation, right and left coordination. Also have the right hand play the melody by ear. And then once we've done a lot of things in root position, we might want to start using inversions. So I can play an A minor here, but I can also play here and here. And so if I throw some inversions in the mix, it'll sound a little different. We could also try playing the melody with the chord notes on the bottom half of our hand. So basically I'm playing chord inversions, but I'm using my pinky or sometimes my fourth finger to play the melody up there. Then moving along, as you get more advanced, you might want to start doing octave arpeggios on that left hand. You could also take the left hand up a little higher. This sounds a little slower, more lyrical. And then if you get even more advanced than that, we have a nice siren in the background there. You can start jumping all over the piano. Let me see if I can make it really fancy. strict about it and practice your 2-octave arpeggios that way. Oops. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it, and you're still thinking about House of the Rising Sun while you're doing it, but you're expanding your chords to inversions, you're doing octave arpeggios, 2-octave arpeggios, you're making leaps across the piano, you're mixing and matching your voices, all with pop music. And pop music is great. It has the same basic fundamentals that you'll find in any other kind of music. And if you enjoy learning it, I'd say go for it.